And, you know, what we've also done before with the state agencies is ask them to send somebody to explain the process to us. You know, what happens if a citizen has a complaint, who do they talk to, where do they file a complaint, what forms do they fill out? That, you know, and I hear everybody's frustration, but you know, if we don't have jurisdiction, we
Right,
don't have
we
jurisdiction.
don't, that's very true, we don't have. Sorry, you have it.
Yeah, so I just had a question, I guess, to the board for the attorney. What would be a purpose of the citizen signing a petition and sending it to Ms. Fry's office? Would that be effective?
Yeah, I think that could help, but I think probably, this is what I would do first, is have, like, see if you get Mr. Kaufman to call that office, see if they would send us somebody that could come to a meeting and meet with people. If they would come and meet with, you know, if we can do that, then that's the time, I think, to bring you petition and bring people and everybody else to try to, you know, show them that there's a big problem. Because, yeah, that's where you're gonna get some results, is they're the ones that can put pressure on, CenturyLink. You
So
know,
can we get advertising from the paper, which prompted this?
yeah. And then if they, you know, if we can't do that, then I think we move, like, do a resolution requesting assistance
Okay.
and that sort of thing.
Well,
Is it possible to address the Attorney General's office with this issue? Because there's some gray areas here. There's some gray areas in here that I'm not thinking, it's just not an ethics issue where they're just not providing good service. There's a big black hole there, because that was 2 weeks of my phone being in use.
Sure. And there's no reason we can't ask.
Yeah.
We certainly ask. Now, Department of Agriculture, there, you know, is agriculture and consumer services. And that's why it is the consumer services part that the Commissioner of
I think
Agriculture.
investigation needs to be done. I think
But
that's.
there's no reason we can't ask. What I imagine is gonna happen is they're gonna direct you back to consumer services, but if we don't ask, we won't know. So let's.
Yes, sir.
I would think we reach out to both, you know, again, to the Department of Agriculture and like Mr. Thomas mentioned, you know, the Attorney General, you know, to just trying to seek some type of support. I'm certainly in favor of seeing if we can have a representative from Consumer Services here to answer those questions and concerns of the public, and it'd be lovely to have a representative of CenturyLink here to talk about what their future plans are as far as upgrading infrastructure and other stuff. Anyway, I just know that this is an issue that's not going away unless we, you know, we try to take some type of position or stance,
Well,
and even then, I hope we can move something forward.
I don't mind sound being, negative here, but I don't hold much hope. I think these large utility companies and phones are one of them. I think companies like Central have gotten so large and so out of control, they don't care about what people think, but, and I say that tongue in cheek, but I think we've got to try. And so I'm gonna ask if, our staff will contact the Consumer Affairs Department and also Central and see if they will send a representative over, and we'll hold a public hearing for that, and then a resolution after that.
I think that'll work.
Yes, ma'am.
One thing I do want to even call to your attention is, you know, that is the primary internet service in this area.
Absolutely.
And, that will be a major deterrent to any new business coming in.
Absolutely.
They cannot
Absolutely.
access
Oh,
a
it's-
reliable service, something that they can.
It actually has already hurt us in a few cases. It's already happened. I thank you for all your comments, and thank you, Commissioner Davis, for bringing this to our attention, and, staff will go ahead and contact, CenturyLink and also Consumer Services, maybe we can get some answers possibly. All right, I'm gonna go back up to, constitutional officers. Sheriff, I know you want to come up and speak to us, and we're gonna talk about the insurance situation.
This is a point of information, Mr. Chairman. Wanted to clarify something with this board so that y'all be familiar with it as from me, so there's no misunderstanding or no, information that's not correct. Our insurance has been an issue for years. I think I've been pretty clear and pretty verbal about my dislike of our current insurance. The majority of the insurances that the sheriff's office possesses is through the Florida Sheriff's Association. Our jail, our liabilities, our workman's comp, our cars. We can't even get insurance for a patrol car, but I can get it through the Florida Sheriff's Association. And those companies in the last, for about 5 or 6 years ago, were actually purchased by the sheriffs. We own the companies. Our health insurance has been an issue, and specifically with the sheriff's office. I've had a lot of complaints about it. I don't think y'all tired of hearing about it. Well, the Florida Sheriff's Association has their own health insurance. It's been in existence for 4 years. There's been no rate increases for 4 years, and I've been wanting to shift the sheriff's office over to that insurance for 4 years. And we've held off because we didn't want to negatively impact the county and the other county employees, because we've been told that it would. And getting down to it this time, we had an insurance meeting about a few weeks ago, and the clerk can clarify that if he needs to. The rates with our current insurance carrier for this year are projected to go up a minimum of 9.6%. So to keep what we got, we're looking at a 9.6%, 180 employees, at 9.6% going up. If I can switch, which we're switching, the sheriff's office, I'm taking my employees and we're gonna go with the Florida Sheriff's Association, a sheriff's office owned health insurance consortium. There's 8 counties in it right now, and probably about 20 within the next couple of years. If I do that, that will allow us, at least the sheriff's office employees, about 75, to keep the same rate that is currently in effect right now, with no increase. So instead of a 9.6, my employees, if I shift them over, will be at 0 increase. Matter of fact, there's been a 0 increase with our insurance for the Sheriff's Association the last 4 years, and they don't project any in the future. So one of the reasons why I wanted to mention this to y'all is because I've heard some street talk, and I wanted y'all to hear from me and hear some facts, is that if we do that, we'll be pulling out about 75 employees out of that 180 that would be shifted over, that'll leave 105. So we've been told through our current carrier, United Healthcare, that now that increase instead of 9.6 will be around 13, I've got at 13.9. So just a little over 4% increase with those reduced numbers. So if you put a pencil to it, if we didn't do anything, 180 employees, 9.6% increase, that's a coefficient of 17.28. If I pull our guys out and with no increase, that leaves 75 people with no increase. 105 would, now they say will be a 13.9% increase. That's a coefficient of 14.5. So actually it'll be a savings to this county if I pull my people out and go with the sheriff's office insurance. And that's what we're doing. So I wanted y'all to understand that, because I've heard on the street that because the sheriff's office is pulling out, there's a 15% increase in the rest of the employees' insurance, which is a lot. And so if you do hear any information like that, if you can't clarify that with the clerk, because he is our CFO and he's the one that's heading this up, then please give me a call and I'll be able to show you some numbers and we can put a pencil to it. But the way I'm looking at it, with these numbers, with us having 75 employees without an increase, it's gonna save the county some money, even though there would be a slight increase with the rest of the employees. But the benefit for the sheriff's office is tremendous. The sheriff's office, FSA already has United Healthcare network, plus a lot of others. We already have MD Moffitt. We have, MD Anderson and Moffitt and the Mayo Clinic as a provider with our insurance. Our co-pays are less. The deductible is less. We're coming in at a $3,000 deductible, which has been a big issue of mine. But the biggest thing that I have is that I can go right there to Tallahassee if I have an issue to our offices and say, I have an issue, I need it fixed. And I know y'all got tired of hearing it, and I don't wanna go back over it again, but some issues that I had with some of our employees, that we damn near never got fixed. And it was just embarrassing to me as a sheriff, for one of my employees, or several of our employees, to have to deal with some of the issues that we dealt with. It was ridiculous, because we're just a number, and you're talking to somebody in Ohio or somewhere else. So we're switching. I just wanted y'all to understand the numbers, and it's not gonna be an increase, it'll be a savings. So I want y'all to hear that from me. And the reason I'm doing this now, I planned on doing this at a budget workshop. We had one scheduled like on the 17th. And then there was gonna be another one scheduled next week. And now we're not sure about that, because everybody's having some scheduling issues about this budget stuff. So I wasn't gonna wait. This insurance thing is moving forward. We're already doing it, we're doing our own open enrollment, and it's separate from the county. So we're having to move forward with it. We can't wait for timelines, so I wanted to let y'all know tonight. The sunshine law this allows me to do it any differently, so here I am. Do y'all have any questions about what I mentioned?
I guess it'd be effective the new fiscal year,
I'm sorry.
effective the new fiscal year.
Right, October the 1st. The only question that's gonna be lingering is, and it'll be up to, either the commissioners or either the clerk, is retirees. The retirees can either switch over to, I'm talking about the sheriff's, the previous sheriff's office employees that are retired now, that are still continuing to have insurance through the county, that they have to pay the 100% of. But that'll be something I have to determine through the insurance committee, if they are, because there'll be a choice, they'll either stay with the current or either move over to the FSA insurance. And that'll be something that'll have to be decided. I can't make that decision. But we are gonna be notifying them, so either they're gonna have to come to our open enrollment or your open enrollment. And those are things that I'm gonna do certified letters on, so there'll be no question that they get it. I just wanted to make that clear with y'all, so there was no question about it, what was going on in the future.
Thank you, Sheriff. Thank you, appreciate it.
Can I just provide a very, very brief commentary on the topic of insurance, because I was here last year when the sheriff was talking about insurance, and I believe